Hello, everybody. This is Ass and Black Dad.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
It's been a while.
I know, it's been too long.
It's been a while. Let's do it again.
Okay.
Okay, I got you.
Hello, everybody. This is Ass and Black Dad.
And woman.
Welcome to this episode. We finally got on the same page and we finally start to produce new videos because we had some life-altering events.
It was little tinkering.
They changed our life forever.
No, it didn't.
And the number one thing that changed our life was when we got to go to the Usher Chris Brown concert at the stadium downtown.
And that was life-changing?
That was life-changing. She was begging for the cherry moment.
No, I wasn't. It was a good concert.
But she sat too far away for cherries.
Thank you, Mike, for the tickets.
So when she came home, I was throwing maraschino cherries at her. Here, you want to go to a concert? You go to a concert.
Why are you telling that
Let's
story?
throw maraschino cherries at her.
Oh, my Lord.
And another life-altering moment for the family is...
Tinkering moment.
My daughter and her husband had their second baby, which is our third grandbaby.
Yes.
Levi Solo.
Congratulations. I love that name, Levi Solo.
We got to find a nickname for him.
His name is, come on, that's a pretty cool name.
You may call him Leviticus. I don't know. But now I'll put this out there. I didn't say it, his daddy said it. But you know how when babies come out, sometimes they don't look like the mama or the daddy. They just look different. Like when my first grandbaby came out, he looked like he was going to do my taxes. Put some glasses on, he looked like he could do my taxes. But this baby came out, look, if you ever saw the movie Ice Age, this baby looked like the baby from Ice Age. and it's on record, but his daddy was the first one to let everybody know, hey, did you notice this? So I just want to...
And I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it.
He does look like that baby. I'm waiting for the woolly mammoth and stuff to come take him and put him next to his tribe or something. And woman had surgery.
I had vocal cord surgery.
Yeah, she had to shut up.
I had nodes.
She had to shut up for 3 weeks. Couldn't talk.
I'm making up for it. How am I doing?
You're terrible. I'm about to make you have some more vocal surgery. But I found out something that I did not know. This might be a trivia.
What?
The doctor said, one was at the doctor, they were going checking her out, and she started to whisper. And the doctor said, don't whisper. Did you know you hurt your throat more when you whisper than when you just talk? I did not know that.
Facts.
A vat of knowledge. It went into the vat. That's something I will always keep.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
And lastly, I had knee surgery. Total replacement of the left knee. They took it out.
Finally.
Gave me a titanium Wolverine anti-atom steel, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I got vibranium in there.
Whatever.
So now my number one move in wrestling is the knee kick, the knee punch. I'm gonna run knee him in the face real fast. So we went and did that.
Are you there yet?
No, not yet. We still got it. It's only 6 weeks out, so we still gotta go. But I'm not on no walker. I'm not on no cane.
Now that is life changing. Your quality of life changing.
Man, go on with that. I don't want to hear that.
Can't wait till you get the other one done. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can.
I can wait.
We'll get into that later. So it was some episodes that we got some food episodes that we were gonna put out. One of the food episodes was how we did a fish sandwich. We took a pre-made, there was a fish patty that you put in the oven and we hooked it up with the bun, all that kind of stuff. But one part of the video got messed up somehow. I don't know how, so we never got to put that out. Technical difficulties. It happens. Yeah,
yep.
But we got a couple in the gun we're gonna start putting out. And I'm gonna make woman start doing it more often now. But I gotta chase her down.
Make me? What are you talking about? I'm a busy woman.
Yeah, going to see Chris Brown and what's his name?
I hate her. Usher. Okay. How can you forget Usher? Usher.
All right, don't be like Tom. Don't make me be like Tom from Smash.
What do you mean Tom?
And Boondocks.
Oh, hell. You can't have my wife!
Tom! Daddy! What did you do to Usher?
So what we did, so women thought it would be a good idea if Ask a Black Dad talked about his surgery.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. So a lot of people have knee surgery. Some people have two at the same time. They take one, and while they're there, they take them both. So just share some of the experiences that I went through doing this, because some people are going through it, and you know.
I know, because it took you a long time to get there to make that decision. Even as uncomfortable as it was for you, you know, with your arthritic knee. It took you a long time.
Arthritic knees.
That's true.
Both
of them bad.
But I remember I had a doctor at the Cleveland Clinic. Shout out to the Cleveland Clinic who did the surgery. And some of the people who were at the Cleveland Clinic, love you guys. You guys did a good job. I had an orthopedic doctor, and he told me, he said, we're going to ride this till the wheels fall off. And
did the wheels fall off?
Oh, the wheels fell off. They fell off.
It fell off, y'all. It fell off.
I was holding on to the one that was arthritic, but it was still good. And then when we was at a sorority function, I ain't gonna say the sorority, and they tore my meniscus.
They did not. Where's the accountability?
I am accounting. I'm accounting for them tearing my meniscus when they would do they was coming through stomping. Doing
no, they did.
They tore my meniscus.
Whatever.
You know who you was. I remember your face too, lady. So, woman, let's get started. You got a couple of questions. We don't keep them too long. And believe it or not, I have really stopped drinking beer.
It's true.
Really
it's true. I don't know who this man is.
We now are shooting, so it's for the props.
I was like, this is a front.
It's just for the.
This is a front.
It's cheat like this. You gonna waste that beer? I know I'm not.
I always thought his blood would coagulate if he didn't have beer flowing through his veins.
I'm not an alcoholic, like my mama said.
That's all he was telling me.
My mama told her when she met me, you know he's not alcoholic. I'm not, mama. Thank you. All right, woman, you got any questions?
Yeah, the things that we go through.
Let's jump into this episode. I'm not an alcoholic.
Oh my God, there's a few questions that I know that people have asked you.
We didn't even get a chance to do our Father's Day thing because I had my knee surgery. I missed y'all on Father's Day.
He asked you. Trust me, he was a G with this knee replacement surgery. So,
you know, got a new Traeger. I put it on TikTok, but you know what I'm saying? I made some pulled pork. I got a big pulled pork. First time I had to cook for 15 hours. I had a 15-hour cook.
Yeah, we need to 11 o'clock that night.
I got up too late, and I realized it was big.
I was there with you.
I know. You was there. That was it. Then you left.
It was 5 o'clock in the morning. We were smoking that bad boy, and it was delicious. It was worth the wait.
But it was so big that the first time I had to do it like a 16-hour cook. Yeah. Other than that, the most I've done is 12-hour cook. Right. That took 16 hours. Now, and we timed it. We filmed it and everything. And she was ready to eat.
It was 11 o'clock at night.
She was ready to eat. She just ate the food and then filmed the finished product. So now I got everything up to the finished product.
It was good.
I didn't say it was good, but we can't put it out.
It's okay. Are we going to talk about the pork butt?
Are we going to talk about our background? We're doing backdrops now. It changes up. No, it can be any shit.
It's New York.
So what? They don't know.
Look at those taxi cabs.
Let's go. It's a yellow Uber.
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
I ain't giving no credit to New York.
Look, so these are whatever. You're a little hater. Wait, look. New York. Nice background selection. So we got some questions here that I know that people have been asking you in regards to your surgery. So these questions, and I just want to share them with you, so then that way you can share people with your experiences for those who are considering getting a total knee replacement surgery. It's a scary thing, but
and those that went through it is my answer almost similar to what they would how they would answer.
Possibly. I know that everybody's experience is
different.
Right. So one of the questions that even your kids had to ask is that, were you scared or worried about the operation?
Anytime, I wasn't per se scared, because I'm, nice as Marine Corps, we don't play around, baby. St. Clair, whoop, 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 boom, 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 boom. Listen, only thing that bothered me about the surgery was, I'm like this, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. That was all I said. But I went to sleep one time before, and I didn't like waking up, because I'm like, what happened? I don't like having lost periods of time in life. You know what I'm saying? I've never been knocked out. I've never been, you know what I'm saying? I may have had a one too many middle high lives and woke up trying to fix the pieces together like what happened that night. But I never something happens and then I wake up like, what the heck happened?
Was that the scary part of
that? To me, going in, that was, because I remember waking up one time I had to go to sleep and it just didn't. I woke up kind of nauseous, and I didn't know what I was at.
So you had a surgery before, but
just one.
But you were kind of worried about experiencing that same.
Yeah, I didn't like because it's the sleep of no remembrance. It's like you were playing a video game, somebody put on pause, and then they wake up, it's nighttime, and you're like, what the heck happened? So they put you. That was the only thing I was worried about. I was not worried about. They kind of scared me a little bit when they saw them. You got to wipe all this stuff on you to make sure you don't get the infectious
That was like
disease.
Sanitizing your entire body. I can appreciate.
And then you got to put this in your nose. And the stuff they tell you put in your nose, they don't tell you how much to put in your nose. I think I burnt the hair out my nose. I was putting that stuff. I was trying to make sure I wasn't getting that. Like I was putting that stuff in my nose and stuff.
No, I was really impressed by the steps that they gave you for you to be safe before you even get there. You know, like you said, you put the stuff in your nose, and that's to clean out any bacteria that you may breathe in.
That's where it comes in.
Right. There was the solution that he had to wipe his body.
The day before,
and the day of, right before the surgery. So what they explained is that the place where people get sick and contract diseases, or sickness, is in the hospital. So the preventative measures start ahead of time. And I think there's one more thing to just even note, because some people who went through knee replacement surgery did not know, is that they want to make sure there's no infection in your body. So he had a cavity.
You gonna tell everybody about the cavity?
I think it's important because not everybody knew that. He had a cavity.
That's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then get you too. Can be a yuck mouth.
Don't be a yuck mouth.
I had a cavity forming. I went and got my teeth cleaned.
He had yuck mouth.
They said you have a cavity forming right there, small, but they said we don't have to do anything right now.
But it was important for them to feel it, because his doctor who was doing the surgery said they want to make sure there's no infection in your body that can impact your recovery. So we actually had to reschedule his surgery to allow for his for them to get it filled and wait for that waiting period to get it done. So hats off to Cleveland Clinic and to his knee replacement doctor, because that just showed you how much care they put into your care, and it is a major surgery for knee replacement surgery. So after you woke up, how did you feel about the fact that you had that sleep of no remembrance?
No remembrance. Here you go. When I remember when I walked in there, I'm gonna tell you a story. True story. They walk in there, they put you in the prep room. I'm in the prep room, and it's 4 other patients in the prep room. I don't know what they got doing. People come and talk to you and all that. They put your granny's first time. I got introduced to my granny stockings.
The compression socks.
And they do all that kind of stuff. They tell you what they're going to do and all that. The doctor comes and sees. They're waiting for the OR room to get ready. So I look. The anesthesiologist comes. He introduces himself, his team, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So now you go into the. I remember going to the room, the surgery room. Finally, going to the surgery room, and we're sitting around, we're talking. They had me get on this little bitty table that only my ass crack could fit on. It was so small and thin. I was like, I can't. They like, because I wasn't asleep or nothing yet, So they said, just scoot over. They want to make sure the cords didn't fall out of me. I'm scooting over there. I'm like, my leg fall. He said, don't worry about it. We got you. You'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? I understand you're a big, tall man. It's gonna be okay. I'm like, man, this is a baby. This is a baby that fall off this. And I remember talking to a lady who was in the Navy. So we started talking to the service and stuff. I was talking to the Marine Corps, and she was the only person who been in the service. She was in the Navy. She was working there with the tools, cleaning them or whatever she was doing. And I couldn't tell, but from her eyes, she had like a Asiatic look for me. Asiatic. So she could have been, so I'm looking around the room. All the room, everybody in the room. I'm just saying, hey, this is for the story. Trust me. Everybody in the room were Caucasians, but she looked like she may have been Asiatic. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Asiatic. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, y'all.
So anyway, me and her are talking. Next thing I know, some lady's going, Varno, Mr. Harris, Varno, you? I'm like, what? And she keep calling my name. You okay? How do you feel? I'm like, what? And she's throwing these questions at me, rapid questions. I'm looking around, and I'm in a whole new different area, right? So this is the recovery area. I'm sitting there, I'm looking, I'm telling the lady, slow down, wait, slow down, wait. I'm trying to see what's happening. Because remember, time stopped. Because I remember talking to the lady who had the mask on. It was in the Air Force. I remember talking to her. Then next thing, this nurse is throwing questions at me. That's all I remember. So I'm kind of confused. So as being the kind of leader and the Marine I am, I need to know what my bearings are.
Okay.
In case I have to go to war.
Stay on target. Go ahead.
So I'm telling her, hold up. Wait. I keep telling her, wait. Okay, I'm looking around. Okay, I went to the hospital for knee surgery. Okay, so it must have been over because I was in the room with the surgeon and everything.
Systems check.
I was doing systems check. Okay, I don't feel no pain. I looked over and it was a black nurse. Now remember, I'm still loopy. And I go, and there's a black nurse. So shift change must have happened because there was no black people here when I got here. And they like, what? And the black nurse started laughing. She was young. She started laughing. I said, what's up, sister? How you doing? So I did that to her. And she's like, how you doing, Mr. Harris? You okay? I said, I'm trying to just make sure everything. So I got all that understood. To go and just pause on that one. Yeah, pause.
Oh.
See, you understand something because somebody like me born in the 1960s, representation matters. The first thing I did when I hit the room, when they brought me into the whole area, I looked around. I said, man, ain't nobody here. Wasn't no patients, wasn't nobody. But when I woke up, I saw that system.
Representation matters, but guess what? They still took it.
They took care. I'm just saying. I ain't saying it didn't. I'm just saying I noticed that, and I want the system to know I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's right. We see you.
And I just wanted to put that. That was the story.
Let's get back to the story.
That was the story.
I'm sorry.
Representation matters, and then how I was able to.
What did you pause for?
I wanted to pause to let no representation matters. I was happy to see when I came out the little drowsiness to see that system.
Did it make you feel better?
It made me feel better.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like I wasn't alone.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's great. That's great. But let me tell you a little story too. So finally, when he was able to get moved to his room, the nurse was telling me that, because he gonna talk. He always got a story. He gonna talk. He gonna make somebody laugh. And the nurse was like, yeah, we could have brought him out sooner. But he said he wanted to wait till he was fully awake and aware before you saw him. Because he didn't want to slip up and say anything.
I didn't want to be drugged. My son had surgery on his eye. Boy, it was me, his mom, his aunt, there's a couple people there, and he was telling everything. When I was in 3rd grade, I did this, and he was saying stuff he did at college. I'm like, boy, just shut up. Just shut up.
I was like, where's the popcorn? Tell me more.
My daughter had her teeth pulled out. She was just telling everything. I like, you're getting a whoop.
So was that part of you being afraid?
No, that's part of me being Marines, a statistician.
Oh, can we
telling them,
right.
Don't not put me out there while I'm still half under. And y'all bring my wife over there and I'll be like, ooh, that party back in 1986 or something like that. Nope, they ain't doing that to me.
All right, I'm moving on to the second question. Is that okay?
Go ahead. They ain't gonna do that to me.
All right. So
not to your boy.
So,
they're not gonna trick. She gonna sit there and ask me a bunch of questions. Remember Betty Jones, who should be next door neighbors? Do you know Betty Jones? No, he ain't doing that to me.
He ain't lying.
Anyway.
Do you think she was cute? No, he didn't get me.
So did the operation go all that you hoped for? I mean, I know that you know, in regards to that sleep period or no remembrance, and then waking up. I understand representation matters because it does. Our niece is also a nurse, so representation does matter. So thank you for your service, niece. But was it what you expected?
Well, we have nieces and cousins too, so
that's true.
My
cousin. I forgot my cousin too.
And real quick, and the reason why I wanted her to know, I see her because the administration we have now is trying to say they ain't professionals, they're not, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted her to know, I see all of them, and I want them to know that. In a special situation like that, and it was comforting to see that. It just does. It was very comforting.
See, that is good to know.
It really was comforting because when you out there and sometimes when you by yourself, you like, you feel by yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody, y'all acknowledge, hey. And like I said, being born in the 60s, people will understand that. Sometimes people won't say you understand that.
I wasn't born in the 60s.
Or when you've been when you're raised in a situation when you're the only one there, it's nice to see a common face.
I can understand that.
And what was the question again?
That. So, you talked about, when you woke up, right? So did your surgery, did it go as what you expected? Is it what you hoped for after,
I think it's too early.
After you recovered?
I think the surgery, first of all, they trick you.
How?
They trick the shit out you.
Go ahead. I think it's
the
important.
Doctor comes.
They don't trick
the
you.
Anesthesiologist comes and he puts in what's called a blocker.
What type
it's called a blocker.
A pain
blocker. So they cover you sitting in the bed. You're still a little woozy from the narcotics they gave you already, and he's sitting in there, and then he's on my knee. I can't see what he's doing because they got you covered like this, so he's down here, and I know he's on my thigh. I'm like, hey buddy, what you doing, buddy? Because he's high up the thigh area. I'm like, hey buddy, what you doing? So then that's it. And he's talking because he's recording. He says, blocker, place name, blah blah. He said, this is gonna help you with this pain medicine, blah blah blah. Man, he put it in. I didn't feel him put it in. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't feel him put it in. I'm walking around. They got me in the bed. They're like, can you bend your knee? Like, I'm bending my knee. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm like, yeah. They're like, yeah, you gonna have therapy. I'm like, man, if this is it, man, this is a piece of, man, I'm the strongest. I'm Hulk Hogan in here. Man, that blocker wore off. I'm talking about less than 48 hours, that blocker wore off. I'm like, you sons of bitches. You sons of bitches, you bumpuses.
But I'm so proud of you though, because one of the other concerns that I'll share for you was in regards to being on narcotics, right? After your surgery, because some people rely on that because of pain management. And I think that when you talk about within 40, it was like maybe that too.
No, because I came home Tuesday.
I think it was that
by
Thursday.
Wednesday night, that blocker had gone.
Yeah, but it was Wednesday night, right?
The blocker was
and
gone.
At that point, he was like, "I'll just take half of it." I think it was the pain walking back in sleep.
I was
But that was the only time that he took it. Because he managed it with Tylenol 3 times a day, things of that nature. We kind of switched over to the Tylenol that he had been taking before, which is the Tylenol for arthritis.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Here, let's pause real quick. As Dane Dad said, pause. Let's pause. Clearly Clinic gave me a prescription for Tylenol. I thought it was some
you thought it was some
medicated Tylenol that, you can't get by prescription. The Tylenol I got from CVS, Walgreens, was stronger than what they charged me more. I was mad when I found that out.
No, they also charge the baby aspirin.
Oh yeah, I take baby aspirin every day because I got high blood pressure. I always take baby aspirin, blood pressure down. They gave me some baby. I'm okay. This is good baby. The baby, man, not clean. That's wrong. You're wrong for that. You should have just told me.
They want to make sure that you have what you need. Because remember,
they knew I was taking Tylenol and baby aspirin when they did that.
I think it's important to share like the in betweens too, right? For those who are about to have knee replacement surgery or considering it, because you have to have it. But one of the things that we did was we took like a therapy class, right, for knee replacement surgery. People going through knee replacement surgery or hip replacement surgery before you go. And one of the tips that the nurse who was teaching the class about therapy is that wherever you're having your surgery at, make sure that when you check in, that your pharmacy is switched over to the location of the surgery.
If you can do that, some people can't.
Right. If you can, so that means that I didn't have to wait to go pick up his prescriptions when we get home.
But I had Tylenol.
All I had to do was go down. But it was more than Tylenol, so I had to go downstairs.
I had Tylenol and baby aspirin.
They picked his medication, and so they wanted to have him have it in his system before he left. And I think that's a tip that I want to make sure that I share.
So, like I said, as far as the whole thing, I don't know. Because we're not finally done. I'm telling you one thing I don't understand.
But you did really good.
The swelling,
really, really good.
It swells every day. You do the ice machine. I'm gonna shout out to Karen Smith. She, my sister Rosalind, my sister Laura. They've had knee surgery, so they put it through. And plus,
and Rocky.
Laura Rocky.
Oh.
But also, I gotta remember this though. That's why I wasn't really too worried about it, because I could beat them up.
This is what he actually said to the doctor.
I can beat them up.
He said,
besides my little sister Rocky, who's younger than me, 1 year younger than me.
You can't beat her up.
I can beat her up too, but I'm just saying she's younger than me. So but
first of all, he ain't beat nobody up.
My sister older, my other sister older. Karen would send me the ice machine she got. She said, hey, here's the ice machine I got, so make sure you get that V. And I got that ice machine. That came in handy. I want to thank you for that. She would call me up. She called me cussing words and called me the cussing names and tell me, well, let's get that surgery. I got mine done. And so I called her, and I'm on a walker now. I said, so how far are you at? I'm on a walker now. I said, so you should be on a cane. She said, cane? She said, Mom, I ain't on no damn cane. I was like, oh, hell no.
Now, look, Karen had her surgery in April. Your surgery was in May. So, but I'm glad she gave you hope
I got rid of that walker. I got rid of that walker and
He
hurried up
had
through
just
that pain.
had surgery. He was trying to get off that walker.
Cause she was off her. She was like, I ain't in no pain. I'm good. I'm like,
So would you?
I compete.
So what would you consider the most difficult or hardest part after you had your surgery?
The hardest part of the surgery is two things. First, going to the bathroom. When I say going to the bathroom, sitting on the toilet. We got a new toilet replacement, one of them high toilets, which is terrible. The toilet is good because it's high, but it's terrible because the flush rate is a low flush rate. It doesn't have flush good. That's terrible. But anyway, sitting on the toilet is one. Here's two stories. Here's a story.
He cannot
So,
avoid a story.
Listen, I want to apologize to the Cleveland Clinic. People who do house cleaning. Yes, listen.
Tell the story.
I share. Listen, if I hold it in, and you know what happens? People say, "Yeah, we got one up on him." I share. So when you come out, you know it's major surgery, so you go to sleep. They shoot you with an epidural. You know, when they get pregnant women, and they numb you down here, then they start putting stuff in. So all below your waist, kind of numb. Everything kind of goes to sleep. Not like you sleeping. Like I say, it's this weird sleep. So anyway, when you wake up, they want you to pee. They want you to pee. You got to walk, and you got to fart. You got to do all that before they let you go. They got to see your intestines are waking up. So they give you this. Y'all would know it's this jar. It's this plastic thing's long, and you stick Mr. Willie in, and you pee because they want to see how much you pee in and the color of it, right? See if you're getting this stuff out.
And you have no legs, really.
Yeah, right. So I'm put it in there. That's the easy part. You know, just make sure you put it in there. Just pee, and then you got to constantly pull it down when the pee fill up. You know, pull it out, put it on side. She come get it. So they let you do that 2-3 times. Then after the third time, they like, you can walk now. We want you to start walking. They want you to walk.
But you don't walk. But you don't walk on your own.
You don't walk by yourself because you're a fall risk. So the nurses with me. I had this male nurse.
It was
thank
an
God.
occupational therapist.
Occupational therapist. So he's with me. So they put a tether on you, which is he's behind you, like you know, like your little
which
puppet.
is like it's a belt.
Yeah, it's like your little puppet. They walk. You walking on the walk, and so I'm walking. I'm in front of the bathroom. I lift the lid up. Now remember, they put me to sleep, so all this is just waking up. Mr. Willie hadn't fully woke up yet.
Mr. Willie?
Mr. Willie. So I pull Mr. Willie out to go use the bathroom, and I'm like this, and he said, just take your time. I'm gonna take my time. When I tell y'all, it went like this. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I had like 3 streams going at one time. I'm like, oh, it's on the wall. It's on the back. I'm like, oh, I'm trying. No matter what I could do, I couldn't get it to stay aimed. Only one stream would go in the urinal, in the bath, because it's a regular toilet. Only one would go in the toilet. It's on the floor. It's on, and I know this guy's behind me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what his name. I say Fred. I'm not Fred. I'm sorry, Fred.
He was so embarrassed. He is not exaggerating.
I said, please tell Wanda and them who got to clean this. I'm sorry. Oh God.
He was so embarrassed. He was like, "Dog, go in there and clean it up for me." I'm not cleaning that up. It reminds me of that scene in, what was it, Daddy Daycare?
Hey, big guy, how'd it go in there?
I missed.
What does that mean?
I missed.
Oh, hell no.
Remember when the little boy went to the bathroom by himself? They was like, "He was in the bathroom by himself," and when he opened the door, he was like, "What the heck?" He was like, "Damn!" That's what it reminded me of. But
I apologize. I apologize to whoever it was that had to clean. And I'm like, I felt so bad. I know Fred went back and said, "Y'all should see what he just did." Fred was like, "It's all right, Mr. Harris." I'm like, "Oh no, Fred, this ain't." It was so much, but it seemed like so much, and it took so long to stop. I'm like, oh Jesus, please.
It's because you were drinking a lot of water. Remember, to try to flush all that medicine out
Oh,
your
it was
system.
terrible. But you know, that's because the system wasn't waking up. And then we came home. And then I went to go use the bathroom. And my wife, she's coming with me, but there's no tethering. So I went to go use the bathroom, and again, it's just waking up. It missed over and hit on the toilet seat, and someone went on the floor. My wife looked at me, she said, until we get this together, you will sit on that toilet. You will not stand, because I'm not picking up your urine off this floor.
That's right.
Well, she didn't say urine though.
That's right.
So
I did that too.
My wife made me be like in jail. Oh, you sitting when you go to pee around this house.
So what was the hardest part, Harry?
It was using the bathroom. Nobody told you about that. That bending of the knee.
Yeah.
That you got to bend that knee. That is the most. They want you to bend the knee. In fact, I remember asking the doctor, how do I go to the bathroom? How do I bend down? He said, you just go to the bathroom like you always do. You bend the knee. They want you to bend, and that's one of the hardest parts.
Yeah, and I remember because it was the physical therapy started the day after. Well, actually started a couple hours after the surgery, right?
Yeah, but you got a blocker.
Yeah, and so then the day after, we had a therapist. There was a therapist that came in. You know,
I had surgery Tuesday. They were here Wednesday.
They were here
afternoon.
Wednesday. Yeah, they were here Wednesday afternoon, and that was one of his questions. He asked, like, you know, and how do I use this bathroom? Because remember, he was on a walker. He's been on a walker, and hats off to the therapist from Cleveland Clinic. They showed him how to maneuver that walker in that bathroom. So then that way he could brace himself in regards to that. And I remember her saying this, and you were like, well, this bathroom's kind of small. I can't extend my leg. And so she was like, no, that's part of the therapy. You want to bend that. You want to bend that leg. So even though it was painful, it's part of the process. So I do remember that distinctly.
Like I said, one thing I would say, bending that leg is the one thing. Because it feels like, at least for me, because I had inside staples. Not staples, stitches. They were going to dissolve themselves. They pop and dissolve. They don't care. Yeah. Outside, I didn't. And it felt like I was going to always pop something. And it's like, you okay? You're not going to pop nothing. Just bend that knee.
Yeah, I think the surgeon did a great job because, like he said, he didn't. I know some people have staples. He didn't have any staples. His was like the internal stitches, and then the outer layer was basically glued. Glued and stitched, and it looked. I think they did a really good job.
Just bending. The one thing they got.
That's the hardest part.
The swelling and the bending. How it swells. The swelling is something. But I'll look at it like this. I've broken arms and stuff. Yes, swelling. So people have trauma that have swelling. But this swelling, like you can try to get the swelling down, and then you won't be doing it, and it's come right back, and it's constantly swelling. I've never seen swelling that lasts. It constantly comes back over and over.
But they actually said that the swelling is part of the healing process, right? Because some people don't realize it, but a knee replacement surgery is major surgery. And we're not going to tell you, but when they go in to replace that knee, I'll put it this way, they got to take that old knee out, right?
They break your knee.
So I wasn't going to say it, but take it out. So your knee went through, a lot of trauma in regard to that. You kind of mentioned about the cooler. It's like cryotherapy, cool therapy, and that's been very important. Can you touch on that just a little bit?
Well, if you can't get an ice machine, you can always use frozen peas, anything frozen.
Or like those ice packs.
Ice packs, right? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just want to get that swelling down. Whatever it takes for you to get that swelling down, get it done.
Yeah, because I would tell you, because the insurance company does not cover this cooler. It's like an ice cooler, and you wrap it around your leg.
Your insurance
company
don't want to cover that.
We found it on Amazon. But would you say that's a big part of your healing
process?
Right,
I still use it. You use it. I'm 6 weeks out, and I'm still using it. My wife, I call it my freeze therapy. I go do freeze therapy at nighttime. One good thing about that is at nighttime it cycles itself. If you want, every 20 minutes, it goes 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. So I'm gonna tell you one thing I noticed that when I first started using it, because your body is numb, your legs are still waking up, and the whole nerves are feeling different. That thing can hurt. It'll start, if you don't pay attention to making sure you're covering the right part of your skin, it'll hurt. You leave it on too long, it'll start hurting.
That's a good tip, because I know one of my coworkers, she went through knee replacement surgery last year, and she said that's one of her saving graces, and she still uses it today. And she's a year out from her surgery because like I said, the healing process, that swelling contributes to that from what was explained to us.
I'm gonna tell you another thing, 304 baths.
What's the 304?
You gotta take a poop. See, when I take a poop,
you do know there's a generation that don't know what 304 baths are.
304, write 304 down, put it in the mirror. I take a shower after I poop. After I do number 2, I take a shower. But you can't put your incision in the water. So now you like the OK Corral women. You got a splash in the water. You know, oh, that was terrible. My daughter told me, Daddy, get Mondo wipes.
It's not
stuff.
called Mondo wipes, it's called dude wipes.
They were terrible. They're too small. My booty was too big for them.
They're biodegradable wipes to help you feel fresh after.
I felt like a little baby. I had to put it in the bag, and then I was glad I was able to take a shower.
It was too much. I was glad too. I was glad for the shower. I was glad.
Many times I told her, hey, baby, can you come help me out? I'm not coming.
No.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Hell no. No.
Before his surgery, he'd be like, "Oh, who's gonna wipe my butt? You gonna wipe your butt?" I'm like, too
What's
soon.
What's the next question? Man?
Too soon. So that was like so. But I think it's a good tip in regards to that.
You gotta
That's most
bend.
difficult,
The
right?
most difficult part is bending and going to that bathroom, because especially the bathroom when you're going to sit down.
Yeah.
Guys can stand up. Now, if they got a nice wife, the wife will let them stand and go ahead and release number one.
Nice wife, have your man sit down.
My wife was like,
nice
she's not
wife,
cleaning that up.
Girlfriend, caregiver,
she's not cleaning that up.
had him sit down.
Husband or whatever,
Yeah.
boyfriend.
But you mentioned you're 6 weeks out now, right? 6 weeks. How do you feel? You're 6 weeks out.
You know, it gets frustrating. It gets frustrating at times because you can't do what you want to do. Plus, I still got one bad thing I'm still working with. And it reminds me that it's there. And, you know, I'm still working with it. But, you know, I can't say that it's been worth it because I haven't seen the final result. I'm not that type of person, but like, yeah, this was it, baby.
But perspective is that does your knee have that same pain it did before your
It ain't got the same pain, it got different stuff. It has the constant spinning.
And what do you think is the
and
most...
the clicking, it clicks now, but it doesn't. It used to click and tighten up and hurt. Now it just clicks.
Yes,
like,
yes, that mechanism that's in there too. But then
it's
also
my vibranium
knee. But then also, what would you consider the most important part of the recovery?
Bending that knee.
Wouldn't you
keeping a good disposition, having somebody, believe it or not, having somebody in your corner will push you, because you have a tendency, man, it hurts sometimes. It does. Now, even though I didn't take the drugs because I wasn't trying to be an Appalachian junkie on Oxycontin, running around the trailer park trying to sell stuff.
Some people need the Oxycontin.
Some people do. Yeah. I just didn't. Thank God. I just had that. I was getting bullied by a 10th grader when I was in the 5th, 6th grade.
Let's not go down the rabbit hole.
So my bully taught me this.
Prepared you for
it got
this
me here. The Marine Corps, my bully. I think ticking and I think spanking, because they got me here. My father used to give me, we used to buy cigarettes. My father used to give me cigarettes and say, go down there and give me some cigarettes. He knew I had a bullet. I was in the 5th grade. My bullet was in the 10th grade.
But we don't encourage bullying.
My father used to be like this, go down there, you give me my cigarettes, my True Blues, and you better bring back my change, and my cigarettes better not be broken. And when I was getting in a fight, I come in, my black eye, my nose all busted up, my lip bleed. My father's like, well, my cigarettes at? I give him the cigarettes, it better not be broken. I better have his change. And I never was short, and his cigarettes were never broken. Thank you, man.
True story.
Taking pain.
True story.
Taking pain like a champ.
Look, we don't condone bullying.
I ain't condoning bullying. I'm just saying what happened.
But you're saying yours prepared you for this day.
I ain't say it did. I'm just saying.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm just saying.
But what advice would you have for those who are considering, or they're about to have their knee replacement surgery scheduled? What advice do you have for them?
Prepare. Preparation is everything. We did that. If you don't, we got a new toilet, but we also we only replaced one toilet. So we got a toilet, sit things.
Little high riders. So just I think it's an important note is that the only reason why we got our toilet replaced is because he's 6'4", and we've been talking about it for 20 years, getting that toilet replaced to a higher toilet, and we never did. And this was an opportune time, and we were able to. But
my daughter said she was gonna help with it, and she ain't give us not a dime. And every time she come here, I told her she cannot use that toilet.
But that's all right. But also too, preparation is having what you need already in those high-rise toilet seats. What do they call them?
It's an adapter that goes on. You put on top of the toilet seat. It's less coming down, because when you got to come down. Get somebody there who's gonna be with you, who's gonna help you. Even though somebody's gonna help cook for you, because when you first getting around, it's gonna be I was eating soup. You know what I'm saying? The first couple of days, eating soup, because I'm trying not to do this. I don't want to take a 3 or 4 bath.
That was so big for him. Not to have to poop, but it's part of the thing.
It's got to happen. And when it happened, it felt good. It felt good, but you're like, oh, now I got to clean up. and you just like, you better just sink like this.
I would say one thing too for you, and even in preparation of, is the therapy part of how important that is, because we heard, I think part of the hesitation for you to get the surgery done was because hearing these horror stories that some people had. They're like, oh my God, the pain, and oh, my knee is stiff, or it's not the same anymore. I think that was part of the hesitation.
Well, not so much me. Not their stories, because people tell a whole bunch of stories. But when you see people who had knee surgery, and I want to be a person when you look at me and say, oh, he had knee surgery, he looked good. You know what I'm saying? He do. Because I don't want to be that person you look at like, ooh, hell no. I don't have that knee surgery.
Matters.
Yeah. So what I say is this: if my father told me this when I joined the Marine Corps, he said, look to your left, look to your right, look in front of you, look behind you. If they doing it, you can do it. I'm not the first person to have knee surgery. I won't be the last person to have knee surgery. There's some people that had 2 knee surgeries at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing special about what I did. There's nothing special about me, except for to my family and to me. But so don't think that you can't do it if you have to get it done. If you're fortunate to get it done, I know some people who need it done and can't get it done because of the way the medical situation is set up in America. They can't get it done. And I know about the suffering around when your knees, it hurts to walk. So hopefully I can get past that point. They told me they actually told me this, you finally get over it about a year from now. I was like, mother, you ain't said that when you told me you sold me on this surgery.
But I was.
They told me 3 months, and then you get the other one done in 3 months. I was like, oh, sorry, 3 months.
No, what they said was 3 months. You can get the other one done.
So that made me think that in 3 months I'll be ready. This will be good.
But you were talking about preparation. So preparation as in
your support team. Make sure you got your support team if you can get them one. Make sure you got all your supplies you're going to need. You can't afford to get supplies. It's soap. If you don't get the Mondo wipes, they were terrible.
Dude wipes. That's for dudes. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Lumi has the same thing. You're
gonna have to get your get your mindset for the 304 bath.
Because you can't take a shower
or bath. You can't take a bath for a while.
Was it 8 days? Maybe 2?
I think a shower takes about 10 days. I think it's 10 days, something like that.
Yeah.
And then you gotta, your food and all that kind of stuff, your pills that you gotta take, the medicine. You gotta get lots and get your mind ready to accept the fact that there's gonna be some pain. There's gonna be discomfort. Remember, nothing, I look at it like this. A caterpillar becomes a butterfly. I'm sure it probably hurts as hell. You know what I'm saying? They're sitting at the cocoon and you got this, all of a sudden, what the hell? Something coming out your back and your leg is, it probably hurt. But when it comes out, it's a bed on the other side. So that's what you gotta think about.
Because I think one thing too is that just learning from in preparation for the day of surgery and even afterwards is talking to those who've had surgery. And one of the things,
and talk to people who had good surgery. Because the people who had terrible outcomes, they're gonna tell you.
You know what I appreciate what your doctor said to you. He said he's gonna go in and do his part. He goes, you have to do your part afterwards.
The doctor says 3 parts. It's him, therapy, the therapist, and you. And he said he don't want to hear that, that you blame it on him because you didn't do your part. So it's a mental thing, it's a physical thing. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it is a financial thing too. It comes financially too. It's a lot easier when you're financially able to, and that's a shame in America that you're easily financially able to do certain things, to move certain things, to get certain things. I was blessed that she was able to take time. She had vacation time, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know somebody who needs knee surgery right now. He can't get it because he doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was never in the service. He worked all his life in factories with the concrete floors and stuff. Yeah. And now both his knees are shot and he can't get it. And he said, man, I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel bad. But listen. Get it done. Don't let nobody scare you if you wanted to get it done. If you don't want to get it done, hey, let the wheels fall off and let it go way back.
Yeah, and then I would say this: you're doing the hard work, and you understand that. So therapy, and not just when the therapists come out, not just when you go to the facility for therapy.
You gotta do it at home.
You gotta do it at home, and I will tell you. And I don't. You're doing a great job.
I graduated now. At first they used to come to the house, and then they graduated me to going to
3 times a week.
Then they graduated me going to the hospital 2 times a week.
That was 3. No, that was 3. That was 3 times.
No, 2 times. The hospital 2 times.
Okay.
And now they told me go to Planet Fitness or someplace.
No,
Take your
you
fat
said
ass
you was
plant
going to
fit.
put. He's the hard work.
Take your fat ass
You
plant
got to
fit.
continue the hard
Yeah,
work.
but they say because there was no more they could, you know, when we was going to the hospital, we was paying them $30 a visit, we paid $30 a month.
Yeah.
So,
But one thing I say to you is that he continued to keep challenging himself. He would find out what the bar is, you know, in regards to bend radius and things like that. So continue, be prepared to challenge yourself, because I think that's what also helps you in regards to getting, you know, where you're at today.
Because, you know, like, I'm thinking about going to do WWE. For Atomic Knee. I'm smashing people. With that being said, we got more videos. We got videos actually waiting to go out. But
where are those videos?
In the shoot, in the gun.
You took my time. And you didn't put those videos out?
A lot of it, you ain't even in the video. It's cooking videos. Shut up.
It's Ask a Black Dad.
We got a sour candy challenge coming up. And tell us what you think about our backdrops. Do you think, should we keep them going? We got a whole bunch of them. We ordered a bunch of them. With that being said, I wasn't the first to go through this. I won't be the last. There's nothing special about me. I'm just blessed to be able to have the kind of support I have around me, the financial ability to do what I do. I understand that. I recognize that. I thank God. As we go through life, remember to stop and smell the roses, because as I'm sitting there crying about bending the knee and taking a 304 bath, like I said, I got a friend who can't even get it. He would love to be able to have a new knee. And 304 bath don't beat walking around with that bum knee. So, and my prayers goes out to him and those that are suffering. You know, I cried because I had a hurt knee until I met a guy who ain't had no knee. So with that being said, until we see you again next time, put out a new video. I have to chain her and bring her back in here. Woman,
we love you.
But remember, I loved you first, and I loved you so much I shared the pee-pee story.